This is Why Should I Play? Our feature game is Persona 4 and I'm your host Light. Now my first reason is it hasn't another video that we can put at, but right now I'm going to tell you. The reason why I like Persona 4 the most, out of most games that I have played, is because of the storyline in the game is very well made, and how its kind of fight is pretty cool. It has the feel of Final Fantasy, but in a different twist. You get better abilities if you actually be nicer to people. What I mean by that is make social networks. And I thought that was a great concept they made, and it's really cool how that affects your character and how it makes further affects even the people you talk to. Now, talking about all of this, now what is the second reason why you should play this game? I will tell you right now. They made an anime out of the game. It's not the other way around. The game became an anime, and I thought that's pretty cool. So with that in any way of a game, you have to say that's pretty impressive, and I have to say that the game must be really good for it to happen. So, in all it boils, that's what another good reason why you should play. My final reason doesn't have really another reason or video, but in this one I want to say is because it's kind of like an underground game. Not a lot of people play it, and I think it should be played more. It's really cool, and it has this cool actions, and I think it should be played better. It should be played more. So now we're gonna get to the gameplay. Now in the fighting game, like I said, it's like Persona. Final Fantasy, as you can see. This is just one of the bosses I chose because he's one of my favorites.
You'll have to destroy the outer shell first.
Now, as you can see, he's using he has a persona ability. Now you can see that he's using persona. Now each persona has an ability like this and have different choices to use. So that is pretty cool, and I thought that you have different heroes you can use, and they keep their personas. But unlike you don't have to keep yours, and you can upgrade yours and train it, or you can switch it up and fuse it to make a new one. What I mean is what I'm going to show you in the next video. Now in this room you're able to fuse. Igor is the person that can give you the ability to fuse, and in progressing into the game you can even fuse more than two or three personas at a time, and that's pretty cool. Now the other one who's on the other side is called, I forgot her name, but in the older Persona 3 called Elizabeth. Now her ability really is to give you like stuff to do to get more money or stuff that can help you in a game further on, and I think that's cool. But you have to do it in a deadline, and I thought that's interesting. Timing is very important because depending on how many days or weeks, you have about 2 weeks each time you have to save somebody, and I thought that's important overall. Now, with all of that, I'm just going to say that's a pretty cool feature, and that's why this game should be more propped. Now, finally, we're going to go to the choice system. Now, you can see right now who's giving a choice.
He might be calling to you. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
So, in the entire game, you're given choices. You don't give to do whatever you want. And you can do what you think you should do, and I think that's really, really cool. Like no other game I feel like in this kind of way does it like this. Of course they have new games that does, oh you can do this and that, but it doesn't have the same feel and doesn't have the same kind of gameplay. Now I want to say thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Also, Persona 5 is coming out, and if you want to catch up to that, and it's going to be a lot better than these two. So, play Persona 3 and Persona 4. Please enjoy that. If you want me to make a Why Should I Play Persona 3, I will love to do that. Please put in the comments and subscribe. And remember, break cards, use Personas, and blow up everything that's in your path. Okay.